The Browns quarterback conundrum, a roster puzzle, like no other. If you've been following the Browns recently, you know the quarterback room is something straight out of a strategy nightmare, and that's putting it mildly. 4 healthy quarterbacks, 4 distinct talents, each with potential to start. That's an NFL rarity. But as any front office will tell you, managing 4 QBs through an NFL grind? That's a logistical and financial headache waiting to happen. The Browns brought in Kenny Pickett this offseason, added veteran Joe Flacco for leadership, and drafted 2 exciting rookies in Dillon Gabriel and Shedeur Sanders. Oh, and Deshaun Watson, of course, remains a wild card with his health concerns. The competition is fierce, but the question remains, who's going to lead Cleveland deep into the playoffs? Enter the rumors, a trade that could shake the league. Here's where things get juicy. NFL insider Pat McGuire recently dropped a bombshell on the Hanford-Dixon show that's got Browns fans buzzing and Saints fans biting their nails. McGuire floated a trade proposal that sounds bold but could be brilliant. The Browns send Kenny Pickett to the New Orleans Saints in exchange for wide receiver Chris Olave. Why the Saints could covet Pickett. Since Drew Brees hung up his cleats, New Orleans has been desperately searching for a quarterback who can bring consistency to the position. Spencer Rattler had promise, but fell short of expectations. The Saints' offense sputtered, and the fan base is restless. Kel Moore, the Saints' new head coach, shares a history with Pickett, having coached him in Philadelphia. That familiarity could smooth the transition and make Pickett a natural fit in the Big Easy's offense. For the Saints, trading a dynamic playmaker like Olave wouldn't be easy. He's one of the brightest young receivers in the league, a burner with sharp route running and reliable hands who has become a trusted target. But if acquiring Pickett means solidifying the quarterback position long-term, the Saints might bite. Breaking down the players. Pickett and Olave. Kenny Pickett, a first-round pick by the Steelers in 2022, flashed flashes of brilliance as a rookie. His mobility and decision-making have NFL scouts intrigued, even if consistency and team fit have been elusive. Placed in the right system, he could be the quarterback Cleveland desperately needs to push them over the playoff hump. Chris Olave, on the other hand, is a revelation at wideout for New Orleans. Since entering the league in 2022, he's shown speed, precision, and an ability to make explosive plays that elevate any offense. Losing Olave would sting for the Saints, but the payoff could be worth it if Pickett becomes their franchise quarterback. What this means for Cleveland and the AFC North. This trade proposal isn't just about swapping players, it's a statement. Cleveland's quarterback room is bursting with talent, but they need a clear leader, someone with starting experience who can handle playoff pressure. Pickett fits that mold better than any current option. The AFC North is arguably the toughest division in football. The Bengals, Ravens, and Steelers all pack punches. The Browns can't afford to fumble their quarterback situation. This move could tilt the division balance, leaving one rival gasping while Cleveland makes a bold ascent. The bigger picture. Bold moves, bigger ambitions. For the Browns front office, pulling off this trade would scream, "We're all in." It would signal to the league and fans alike that Cleveland is no longer playing catch-up. They're actively shaping their championship destiny. For the Saints, the move represents a fresh start, a chance to fix their quarterback woes and return to playoff contention. This scenario also reflects a wider NFL trend, the absolute premium on quarterback stability. Talent alone doesn't win rings anymore. It's about having the right quarterback to lead, inspire, and execute under pressure. Browns Nation, what do you think? The NFL offseason is a wild ride, and this potential trade is just the tip of the iceberg. Browns fans, how do you feel about a Pickett for Olave swap? Is Pickett the answer? Or should the Browns stick with their current quarterbacks and let their rookies develop? Drop your thoughts below. Your voice matters. We're building this Browns family together, sharing analysis, rumors, and hype as the 2024 season approaches. Final thoughts. Whether this trade happens or not, one thing is clear. Cleveland is a team on the rise, hungry to reclaim glory. The AFC North landscape is shifting, and the Browns are right in the eye of the storm.